Volume 3. Yep, with this video we are currently halfway through my Combatants Will Be Dispatched review series in the lead up to Volume 7's release date. And so, we are on Volume 3. And now that having said mostly positive things about Volume 1 and 2 from the series, what do I have to say about Volume 3? Well, this may come as a surprise to absolutely no one, but I absolutely loved this book. Like the previous two books for it, I'm going to be throwing Volume 3 into the A tier. I still don't think that this book was quite that S tier level of enjoyment for me, but don't worry, we're going to get there soon enough. So yeah, Volume 3. This volume is about the Undead Festival mentioned at the end of Volume 2, and mainly focuses on the setup and duration of said festival. So, what's so great about it? Well, for one, I believe it expands on the character of Grimm a lot. Although she does spend a good portion of this volume dead through unintentional suicide, we do get to see a lot of sides and more shades of her character that I find very fun and interesting. Not only is Grimm herself a hilarious character, but she's also extremely sweet and has some of the most heartfelt moments in the series as of yet. I mean, when she gets smitten before the climax of the volume with Six, I just can't help but smile because it's honestly really adorable. I like how her relationship with Rose is portrayed, and I love how she takes her job seriously here, and it just really made me view the character in a new light. It's very well done. Aside from Grimm though, all the other characters are great too. Six, Rose, Snow, and Alice all get things to do, and they're all pretty fun in their roles. Six especially is great in this volume, and I really enjoyed some of the quieter bits with his character here. One of my favorite parts for Six in this volume is him praying for Grimm to return at her altar for days after she dies at the end of the volume. I think stuff like this really makes Six a great character and just makes him a really fun main character to follow, and not someone who I don't want to follow. I think we also get a great addition to the supporting cast in this volume, that being the other Combatants agents. Well, we have met Tigerman in the past. We only met Tigerman. Here, we meet Agent 10 and the rest of the agents who came to the world that Kisagi is trying to conquer, and I think they're all really fun in their own way, and while aren't the most fleshed out characters, are extremely funny with their reactions and overall demeanor. I think if anything, they are a very welcome addition to this cast, and I mean, Agent 10 himself, what a character, man, and we'll see what a character he is as the series goes on, even if he wasn't crazy enough in this volume, because he was. The volume also has great action, and the entire final portion of Six and Grimm running around the kingdom attempting to find out what's going on is really fun to me and keeps me really engaged. And I think bringing back Galdahog as the main villain is a great idea. I kinda like that the series is able to use back the villains with the mythology that's built up, because Grimm has come back to life many times. Why can't the god of Earth come back to life? And it makes sense in the context of the volume. I think it's great. The novel is also very funny. I talk about how Grimm is hilarious, but all the characters are hilarious. Rose becoming a dog for an old man because she gets free food. Alice, just doing Alice stuff. The Combatants agents being funny, and Snow kind of ruining everything unintentionally. It's all really great, and I couldn't stop laughing at this volume. I mean, the climax of Volume 3 might be the funniest part in the series as of yet. It is very well done. So with everything good out of the way, is there anything I really disliked about this novel? Well, I don't think there is. I think everything fits very nicely in this volume, and nothing really feels pointless. Unlike the Moki scene from Volume 2, there aren't any random bits that stick out like a sore thumb, and there aren't any heavy exposition scenes like in Volume 1. Really, this volume is just super solid, and I don't really have any complaints. It is a very short and quick breeze of a volume, and just generally a fun time. Now, is it the best volume in the series? Well, no, and it's not really close, but it is pretty great nonetheless. So yeah, Combatants Will Be Dispatched Volume 3. I had a great time. I'm excited to get into Volume 4. I really remember enjoying Volume 4, so I'm excited to reread that. And of course, I am excited to reread Volume 5 once again, because, I mean, the manga is currently adapting Volume 5, and without trying to spoil my review of what that video is going to be, it's pretty hype. Man, I'm just giddy about the Volume 5 manga. It makes me so fun. I mean, go on my Twitter, I will be jumping up and down because they're kind of popping off. You know, all these videos have been like 3 minutes. You know, that Volume 5 video, expect like a 40-minute video, man. Probably not that long, because I don't think I'm going to put myself through that kind of torture ever again. But that video is going to be fairly decently sized. So, be pumped for that, because Volume 5, it is just different. And we'll get to that in a couple weeks. But yeah, Volume 3, good. Hope you enjoyed, and see ya.